How do you find Ma Mahatripura Sundari wants to work with you? How will you pick up the signs? I would use my intuition here. It is best to treat deities like people and approach them like you would to the mother. It is also possible that Ma herself might choose you. So, how do you know if she has chosen you? The only way to know for sure is to talk to Ma Tripura Sundari in meditation. This video is a continuation of the visualization process we started in the earlier 5 videos. As I promised you that you will succeed in your visualization of the most potent and beautiful Sri Chakra, the Sri Yantra, and its presiding deities in this mystical symbolism. Mysticism in the Sri Chakra is an ocean of unexplainable phenomenon. Well, what can I say about it? Because the ingredients we use while worshipping Sri Chakra are different, the rules are different, and the results are also different. The acceptance and our devotion to Sri Chakra makes the world look very different. My personal ingredient to worshipping Sri Yantra is my passion for mathematics. I worship Ma Tripura Sundari through mathematics. And once I found her, I knew how playful she was. My role in her worship is that of a playmate to her. That makes the game between us absolutely exciting. The relationship is like a very creative mother, the goddess Mahatripura Sundari, playing with her baby, that's me. Let us delve into Sri Chakra with a scientific temperament. If you truly want to get her affection, you have to totally dedicate yourself to Ma Mahatripura Sundari. At the outset, this involves shedding your ego, then learning to trust, being non-judgmental, to be away from hatred, envy and jealousy, being bold, fearless and allowing her to guide you. Once you slowly get through all these, you may notice healing within yourself, both physical and emotional healing. The diseases may disappear completely. You become peaceful and joyous for no specific reason. You may be able to fall silent and playful at the same time. You get a feeling of closeness to Ma Mahatripura Sundari. You may find yourself becoming creative in different areas of your interest. You may get visions. The 9 circuits or avaranas are successive phases of becoming, of receiving her grace. The path of the goddess is quick, but it is filled with danger since it involves deconstructing oneself and then arriving at a new synthesis of yourself. The Bhupura is the first, that is the outermost avarana of the Sri Chakra. These lines, 3 lines, have 10, 8 and 10 Devis respectively. They include the 8 Matrika Shaktis, which are the psychological forces that spring out of ego. Here, you shade your ego by allowing these Devis to take care of you and allowing yourself to feel safe, just like a baby completely trusting her mother. After which you enter a space called Trailokya Mohan Chakra. This second avarana has 16 lotuses in which reside 16 Nitya Devis that rule over different aspects of physical well-being. All your desires are fulfilled here. It is called Sarva Paripurak Chakra. After fulfillment of physical desires, you are ready for the next step, and that is renouncing. The third avarana is the 8-petal circle with 8 Devis who represent various actions as well as non-actions. Here involves emotional acceptance and rejection, attachments and detachments. There is an agitation. It is called Sarva Sankshobhana Chakra. The first three avarnas represent Srishti or extension of creation. The fourth avarna is the outer set of 14 triangles. This is also the first layer of the inner complex triangles. After fulfillment of desires and after overcoming the agitation of the mind, you finally feel good. This is Sarva Saubhagyadayak Yantra. It is now easy to completely trust your blessings. The ego is reduced, the desires are fulfilled, the mind is calm, you feel blessed. The judgments are reduced, the fear is less. The next and the fifth avarna consist of 10 triangles. You now come to the realization. You are now a sadhak. So it is called Sarva Sadhaka Yantra. You get feeling of accomplishment. The next and the sixth avarna has the inner 10 triangles. Here you start looking inwards. You are now establishing in your spiritual journey. You are now fearless. You understand what can bind you to the outer physical world. You can courageously distance yourself from the obstacles. You start developing an awareness that you are Shiva, the consciousness. You are now protected. You feel protected. This is Sarva Rakshaka Chakra. You know exactly how to surrender to the respective goddesses, allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition, which actually comes from the higher powers. The seventh avarna is 8 triangles. This is Sarva Roga Nivarana Chakra. You have now developed highly positive vibrations. The diseases of the body and mind disappear here. You are actually living in the 4th dimension. You can heal yourself as well as others. You have overcome the most basic diseases of all, and that is your fleeting existence. You are now living purposefully without attachments. This is a blessed state of being. The 8th avarna is the central triangle around the Bindu. This is Sarva Siddhi Prada Chakra, the one that bestows all accomplishments. This triangle does not intersect with other triangles. Here you are absolutely free from fears, judgments, egos, desires, agitations. You are established in surrender. You are sure. You are full of consciousness. You have a purpose-driven life. You are like a lotus. You are at peace and your mind joyous. The last avarna is Bindu. It is not really an avarna. It is a dimensionless point where your consciousness merges with boundless energy. It is a constant blissful existence. You are in a complete harmony. It is called Sarva Anandamaya Chakra. This is the sanctum sanctorum of your temple. You have arrived. The goddess is nothing but the devotee's Anandamaya self, the constantly blissful self, the ultimate rest. The Devi is felt or visualized in your heart and then drawn out through your breath and then is installed in the yantra. She is then worshipped as actually residing there. The true home of Devi is, however, in your heart. You identify yourself with the Devi and go through the worship guided by the symbolism. Whatever be the details, the symbolism involved is important in the external worship and more so in internal worship. This two-dimensional Sri Chakra is accurately designed. It has an error of merely 0.001%. I will make this design available with added details soon. Understanding the Sri Chakra symbol can be a very complex task, but it is also deeply rewarding. It can bring profound spiritual insights and awakenings. This symbol represents the nurturing divine feminine energy of the universe. Sri Chakra is considered a powerful symbol for spiritual growth and awakening. Its deep mathematical complexity has particularly drawn me to this symbol. As the days progressed, I got intuitive thoughts, specifically the three-dimensional nature of Sri Chakra and many other mandalas from ancient Hindu literature. You can check out my other videos. I would like to have your comments about your journey through Sri Chakra. And if you have got any special experiences that brought about goosebumps in you. In the next video, you may find the deities and surrender yourself in this nurturing mystical symbol of spiritual awakening. May Ma Mahatripura Sundari be with you. Thank you.